Greetings, Arctic explorers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Oxygen Not Included Volcanea, Episode 10, Wheezeworts. So I'll do 3 smart batteries. Maybe I need more. I can scale up if I do. That'll be good for me. Alright, Atmos sensor. So this bad boy is going to say if it's above, let's say 500 grams, send green signal. So as long as there's at least 500 grams of hydrogen in this area, the gas pump will turn on. That way, if it's very, very thin, the gas pump's not going to bother running because it's not worth running. And then we want one more battery. So I need a little bit more refined metal, which Dead Dodo's working on. And then what I need to do is I need to update the power grid to actually run off of power transformers, so that it's not one giant network that is vulnerable to burnout. Cool. Keep on growing. And possibly an OR gate for the smart batteries, yeah. I'm still researching advanced automation, so it's going to take a second. Hey, bud. Hooking up to one wire kind of works as an OR gate. Sort of. How am I going to tackle the colony seed problem? I don't need to know that yet. You guys will vote for me to tackle the colony seed problem when we get there. I could go exploring for Wheezeworts, or I could go exploring for ATNs. Probably one of those two. Alright, so 3 smart batteries hooked up. So then the last thing I wanted to do in this is to set up the power grid to actually use transformers, and then to separate out the power that we use for those transformers. So I'm going to put a transformer here, meaning I'm going to dig that out. And then we'll be making sure that we don't exceed the capacity anywhere. So I'll be separating everything out. So jumbo batteries, you can go... start to go bye-bye. And in fact, all of these generators are going to go bye-bye. We don't need them anymore. Now we have this path, I'm going to get rid of this pneumatic door. Alright. So then this bad boy converts the super high heavy watt wire load to 1 kilowatt. And what I'll be doing is I'll be separating out the base to a bunch of different separate 1 kilowatt networks. so that we don't burn out anywhere. So I could get a regular power transformer. Oh, it doesn't fit there. Okay, I'll put it here. And this will manage the stuff down below. That's a lot of polluted oxygen, too. I should fix that. How's Volcanea this time of year? Pretty hot. Hey, why doesn't this work? Oh, okay. It is working. So there it is. When the atmos thin, it just stops the pump. There's the hydrogen generator. Topping up the batteries. And that means we can really get rid of that once and for all. Sweet. Let me see if the polling is working. Ah, it's working! Alright, what should the priority be? There it is. Vote. Vote with numbers now. 'Tis up to you all. So let's say all of this stuff south of this line belongs to this transformer now. Keeping them on separate networks. I haven't actually measured its max load, but you know, we'll tinker. I don't plan on building anything. The things that I work on, as you can see, are up to you guys. So, yeah. I have no plans. Yeah, so the max load here is 860. Max load here is... oh, well, that is all sorts of wrongly disconnected. But this jumbo battery should go bye-bye. Wall behind the compost? Yeah, I'll get that. Thank you for reminding me. Roink. So max load here is probably more than 1K. Yeah, 16. So if I wanted to be perfect, I would have maybe everything kind of way up top on its own, like everything above this point be on a separate transformer. Of course, the more transformers you add, the more heat they generate, so it's like not great to have a lot of unnecessary transformers if you could help it. But yeah, let's put a transformer here. And eventually I'll have this be one spine, but I just need to get rid of that water first. Speaking of water... Is my water clean? Clean, clean, clean. Yeah, everything looks clean. Let her rip! And the ice melted, so the temperature of the water in here is cooler. It's 66 Fahrenheit. Yeah, this is the transformer rollout. Exactly. Now, the other thing I might want is... I think I'm going to be running off of hydrogen, but in case I run out of hydrogen, I will have a backup system of coal. So that if there is a case where my hydrogen tanks run dry, which is entirely possible given the cycle of the geyser, or the vent, I'll run coal instead. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot that fertilizer is not exactly, Yeah, okay. Time to fix that quickly before this all leaks everywhere. Ah, patch it! Yeah, fertilizer just will not hold back water all that effectively. It's okay. Easy fix. Move the power transformer to one to the right. Problem solved. Explore. Alright, so once I'm done with the power rollout, I will do just that. More ice. That's cool. That was a pun. Not a very good one. So in here, I want refined copper stored. But I'm going to say only do 500 kilograms of it as a really high priority, because that refined copper is going to be used to tune up the stuff in here. And then in here, I'm going to put coal. Put that as a 9 and have it maxed. So that the materials that we need to manage our power station, because this should be a power station. Yeah, this is a power plant. The materials that we need to run a power plant are stored locally. Figure that's a good idea, I think. And we're almost done with the power rollout, which means exploration. Question. What direction to explore? Up, left, right, down, to obtain Wheezeworts. Yes. To obtain Wheezeworts is a direction. So if you don't know, Wheezeworts produce cold, so it's a good way as a stopgap measure to keep heat from sort of spiraling out of control in your base. So, yeah, I include that as a direction. I would look for Wheezeworts. I already know where 3 of them are, but I could try to grab others. And Wheezeworts are most effective when in a hydrogenated environment. So I could also put the Wheezeworts in this hydrogen up here and treat this hydrogen like some sort of heat sink, if I wanted to. Makeshift weird heat sink. But he's okay, don't do that. Don't do that. I thought it wasn't going, but it was. Alright, this looks ready to go, so let's snip it here. No. Snip it, here. Yeah. Oh, that's 90 watts over. No. I will win this game. Yoink. It really doesn't need to be perfect, because that assumes that everything that is possibly connected is all on at once, which is not super likely. But there. Now that's a 910 watt, and this is a 740. So there's no... Even if everything is running in the base, it's all nicely balanced. Thanos would be proud. Alright, so to obtain Wheezeworts. Got it. So current priority is get Wheezeworts. Cool. Well, there's one obvious place to get them, which would be this cold biome. So I'm going to want to get to that cold biome doing the least effort. So I'm going to go... I'm going to go up here like that. Oh, I did. Did I just get a glossy egg? I did. Wow, thanks for noticing. Incubate. And then this is going to be 60. Nice. That's a gloss. I'm going to have plastic, man. What was my gloss egg lay chance? 3... Okay, so probably the one with the 22%. Two of them have 22% because they're tame and well-fed, whatever. But yeah, that's nice. Now that I have any hydrogen power, could I leave the incubator on 100%? How about you decide? Should I rapidly incubate the glossy? Yes or no? What do you guys think? It would produce heat and cost power, but you know I can afford it, so it's up to you guys. Research for high culture complete. So that weight plate definitely don't work. Where is he standing then? Oh, you know, this probably should be like ore gated, right? That doesn't seem to be the problem. I think it's the tile over. It's this one, even though that's deceptive. I will fix it. How much algae do I have left? That's a very good question. Because, you know, I'm going to run into, like, oxygen generation problem eventually. Now, I can dig for algae. I have about 4 tons of it. So, yeah, it's something to definitely keep an eye on, because I am not producing power in a reasonably... in a reasonable long-term way. So you do make a very good fine point. So that's copper ore. Oh, this looks like an ATN up there. I think. Could be wrong, but it looks like that to me. I guess we will ascend to find out. Also, let's wall on that slime. I don't want to mess with that. No, don't rapidly. Got it. I will not. Any cold biome can function as an ad hoc heat sink. Yeah, if you're prepared to deal with the incredible amount of water that you will inevitably cause when everything melts. Not saying it's a problem. You're completely right on that front. But a lot of players won't make that decision anyway, because it's a little annoying to have to then deal with a mega puddle. Unless you build while it's chilling, or while it's... Oh, we are full. Another question. Should I add more hydro tanks, or... Because, I just realized the 4 hydro tanks that I have so far are full. It wouldn't take me a lot of effort to add additional hydro tanks. Just, you know, if you want them, I can do it. Yep. Anti-entropy thermonullifier. Called it. It's right there. I done found it. There might be others, so that might not be the most convenient one, because that one is super far away from my hydrogen. But in a pinch, you know, of course, that will do. I could make hydro storage, cold hydro storage with the Wheezeworts. Yeah, running a thermal loop through the hydrogen to chill the hydrogen that is stored in the tanks. I could do that too. It would have to be voted as a goal, but that's not an unreasonable one. All right, we're almost at the Wheezewort level. Oh, I also see fossil fragments. That is, I believe, one of the story traits, or whatever they're called. I've never done story traits. Please don't spoil it for me, but, yep. Did a little bit of research. I think that's what that is. Is this... Yeah, there's another cold biome over here as well. So, possibility of Wheezeworts being that way, too. And I already have a path to this spot, so to get there... This slime around here is not slime-lunged, so I could go through here and up. Because this slime isn't going to be a problem. So, yes, add more hydro tanks. You got it, friends. You got it. Oh, it almost fits. Eventually, this bottle emptier can be... Hey, I thought I enabled that. Eventually, that bottle emptier can be... these bottle emptiers can be moved, and these can all be hydro tanks. If I want. So, I think the hydrogen gas is probably making breathing here kind of suck. But as we dig further up, the hydrogen gas will be displaced, and it'll be a little bit easier. Can't they be on the one on the left? What? Sorry? By the looks of it, you have a tiny puddle of polluted water at the bottom of the park ladder. You mean here? Or here? Because there's multiple puddles of water kind of everywhere. Bring on the hatches, I guess. Not by the ladder itself. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that was from when I cut the plumbing, and I'm sure that has been really unpleasant for people to, like, step in constantly. Oops. Yours truly is an idiot. So I'm about to have all of the needed bottle emptiers done as soon as I get this stuff moved. So I'm gonna nine sweep that, get them moved in, and then I'll kind of be done with this pump once for all, which will be nice. They haven't made a lot of progress up here. I mean, I could prioritize it, but I'm, you know, I'm just trying to wrap this up. So I just dug over here to get to the algae, if you were wondering. Do I know what this... Oh yeah, that's the minor volcano. So I've never used this disconnect tool before. It's interesting. I'm almost ready to get rid of the bottle emptiers. If you have water filtration system, is it essentially infinite? No. So my bristle blossoms grow with water, meaning they destroy water. So it depends on what's hooked up to your system. The sinks, showers, and latrines are closed loop, or not latrines, toilets, lavatories, will produce as much polluted water as it will produce water. So it really depends on your loop. There are some things delete water, like bristle blossoms, but most things don't. So it really depends on how you have it set up in your base. But I have it set up that it is not a closed loop. So I need to constantly introduce water into the system to keep the bristle blossoms growing and supplied with, you know, hydration. But it's entirely possible to have a closed loop lavatory bathroom system. And pretty reasonable too. So that, you know, you don't have, you can set it up to a point where it's like a set and forget. We're also getting a lot of ice. So I might want to have this be sweep only, so I don't put any ice in there accidentally. And then I'm going to disable it for snow. Now that we're getting Wheezeworts, my plan for now, at least, is to put them where the base is warmest. And then eventually, maybe incorporate them where they are most efficient. But I'm going to do bases warmest first. So that, you know, I can avoid temperature issues. Oh, what's this? Carbon dioxide vent. Okay, boring. So I did just get home luxuries. I'm preparing for having plastic once that glossy is sheared, which allows me to build comfy beds so that people can have their own bedrooms. Let's start working towards transit tubes too. And I'm definitely not going to have the amount of plastic for transit tubes because transit tubes is very plastic intensive, but I'll have the technology in anyway. And I got my first wart seed. Boom. Done. And I'm getting pretty close to the other two. Oh, there's another one up there. That will be lucky number 4. Oh, and then one up there as well. 5. Cool. Do I get more dirty water with carbon skimming? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think so. I don't know. But I don't think so. You'll have to Google that one. Wiki says no. 1 kilogram in, 1 kilogram out. Okay, there's your answer. Soon I'll be repolling about another goal. Give me the giving you some options. Why aren't we... Okay, there we go. We're finally sweeping that. Wait, where are you going with that? Oh, you're using it for research. Okay, that's fine. Almost all of my germy water has been processed. Deleting the sins of a past me who peed into the pool. Cheers. Woohoo! That was the last of the water. Meaning these bottle emptiers can go bye-bye. Won't need them anymore. And then that allows me to put the last tank that I want to put in. And then we can hook up the these tanks to the geyser, because right now it's overpressured, so I'm losing hydrogen, or the opportunity to harvest hydrogen. Okay. It's ugly as hell, but, you know, it's the best I could do. How's the glossy going? 46%? Not bad. Pool of water is ever expanding. Definitely don't put polluted ice in there. Holy hell. Blech. This is all coal. Yep, coal is set, and this is copper, refined copper. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we have another wart seed. So there we go, we're producing some coal. Helping deal with that initial heat that we generated. Oh, there's one more Wheezewort up there. So I'll just, what I'll do is I'll limit the amount that I work of just the Wheezeworts in these 2 coal biomes. And if you want me to get more, I can get more. But I'm gonna let you guys vote on the next goal as soon as I get those Wheezeworts. Now, I will need to set up an area where we do water reclamation for water that has been dumped. And I can set that up here in this little void area. Putting a water pump there. I might want to be, well, maybe I might not do that actually. Because it does run the risk of overflowing, because there's just not a lot of water catch, and then it would overflow straight into where I don't want it to go. So let's say water reclamation will be here instead. I want to keep it close to where I do the water filtration, so that it's like purpose-built. So I'll put it there. Just a little side project. Printable. Directly. Why not? Wrangle you. So that's the last of my Jeremy water. I'm going to start adding to the pool first. And then this here can be the dump pool of any liquid water that I want to dump. I don't have desalination set up for this yet, but like I'm not going to worry about that on this pass. So one thing that might help for... Oh, interesting. Speaking of Jeremy water. One thing that might help for exploring this cold biome is if I pumped it full of extra oxygen to make the people that are exploring it, like, able to breathe. So I'm going to do just that. A very makeshift way to do it, but do it nonetheless. So now I have a bottle emptier, and we'll allow water and polluted water to be dumped there. I don't even necessarily need to say sweep only anymore, because this leads to the filtration so that it can't get screwed up. Alright, the other thing I need to do is fix this this ventilation so that it's finally done, because it's been kind of broken. There we go. So now all 8 tanks are fed by the geyser. And it looks like, to me, this geyser's probably done outgassing. I could be wrong, but I'm going to try to analyze it now. Oh, Taropa, I just read your message about the hydrogen tank not being connected. That's funny. So we got 3 Wheezeworts, and we're heading up to, it looks like, let's say, 4 more. And I'll call it quits at this last one. Thank you for tuning in to Oxygen Not Included, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.